All right, how's everybody doing today? So, we're going to carry this conversation forward around this idea of weight. And how many of you are carrying the weight of the sandwich years? So, the sandwich years, how many of you can relate to being in between having your children that may be still young adult children, still considered children, and or now you're caring for your aging parents? Well, I'm right there. That's part of my life as well. So I get it. I totally get it. And it's so easy to lose ourselves in those years where you feel like you are sandwiched. You're finally feeling this freedom of having your children independent, or we hope, and they still may be coming back. I've got that too. And then you have the aging parent, and that comes with a plethora of situations that can create stress and anxiety and carry a lot of weight in you if you don't learn how to balance it and manage it. It is so important to take care of yourself. We know that. We've known that throughout, of course, our our health and well-being classes. Don't know what I'm just trying to get that out, but we've known that. I think we know that on a deeper level. We just find it difficult to make that time for us because, ladies, we can sometimes can feel a little guilty or feel like we're being selfish. Well, I'm here to stand forward for all of us ladies that are in those sandwich years so it doesn't create the weight somewhere else. And we're going to get to that in just a moment. But it's so important to take care of yourself. So, one of the greatest exercises, I call it an exercise, but we forget about it, and that is our breath. That is my go to. So, when times are feeling overwhelming, stressful, maybe a lot of situations with your children are coming up, or your mother has fallen, or you're dealing with the parent that has dementia. So, all of those, just a few, there are definitely more situations that any of you can please bring forward because I think it's a topic that we need to talk about. But it can create just again that stress load. So, the first thing I go to is my breath, just activating your deep breathing and being able to tap into the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is our free floating nerve that is going to help stimulate a sense of calm and activate your parasympathetic nervous system. That's going to have you feel better and more at ease. It's going to release and alleviate some of that anxiety and stress. So just making sure that you make best friends with that breath, and that can help get you through these periods of feeling sandwiched. Because now let's talk about what if you don't take care of yourself and the weight and burden of these years that you're feeling stretched, is that the weight can go somewhere else. And in my 20 years of helping women and men, but mostly women, with the burden of feeling that heaviness, that weight around the waistline, that is what can happen. Because let me explain it to you just a little bit. High levels of cortisol, that's our stress hormone, that is in excess, that is not at all good for you. It's not good for the waistline. It actually is adding a lot more to the waistline because it's trying to protect you. But it's also not good for just a number of reasons, for your health reasons, because too much cortisol leads to high blood pressure, just clotting of the arteries. It creates low stamina, weight gain, obesity, dementia. La, 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 la. We can just name just about anything that cortisol is going to lead to inflammation, and the inflammation is the cause of all of these diseases. So we want to try to level down our cortisol. We need a little bit of it, but we need to level it down and balance it out. That is key to helping you maintain a healthy system, a healthy body, a healthy mind. So that's just number one, taking the time to reduce your cortisol levels, reduce your stress levels. It is necessary. And again, when you're in the sandwich, you're in the middle here, you're in the meat of it, you're feeling the weight of it. And that can then lead to weight gain, which I see most often. So, during those years, we know that our metabolism is slowing down. That just happens with age. That's okay. We can boost our metabolism. We can boost it by activating in movement that's right for you. But it takes that right kind of movement because, once again, if you're going out and pounding the pavement to get your stress out, I don't recommend that because you're just adding higher doses of cortisol already on a cortisol driven mind and body. Okay, do you follow? So again, it's just, understanding. So I should have said all along is get on a call with me because I would love to hear where weight is showing up for you. So I have a special link for you, meetwithlauren.me. That is meetwithlauren.me. I'll put that in the chat. And just hop on a call if you want to discuss your weight, wherever that weight's coming from. If the weight's coming in those sandwich years, I am right there with you. So I can relate and definitely have a lot to share about that. If you feel your weight is coming more around the waistline or in the hips or somewhere else, and you just don't know what to do about it, you just can't get it off, that I can talk to you about as well. That is my expertise. So I'm definitely in the sandwich years and knowing the challenges that it takes in order to care for your still children and or maybe they're grown children but still having their growing pains. And then you have the aging parent who is it's hard to witness. It's hard to watch my mother who has dementia and a mother-in-law who has fallen, or you name it. There are so many concerns that we have with our aging parents. So you have to take care of yourself when you're in these years because it's critical, especially in our middle age. It's critical to our health and well-being because, as I said, too much cortisol, too much stress, too much anxiety, and not taking care of yourself leads to hypertension, obesity, to diabetes, to dementia, to you name any of the diseases, which is just about all of them, that is caused by inflammation. All right, get on a call with me so we can discuss your weight, wherever that is showing up for you. Again, that's a meetwithlauren.me. And I look forward to the call with you. So until tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going live every day, but it's been a random surprise time. So I'll surprise you tomorrow with when Lauren shows up for another live with you. So for now, I want you to make it a great day and book that call with me, meetwithlauren.me. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.